Thank you. It wasn't. I don't understand why you're saying 0, 0, Austin. I don't understand it. We did a whole lesson yesterday, 20-something problems, and you're telling me you can't type it in on the calculator. Well, type it in, and don't tell me it's coming out 0, 0. Come on, you want to make an A, do A work. Now, most people make a mistake. Honestly, they put minus in there, but that would require the calculator to say syntax error. The only way you can make a mistake is user error. All right, it's already written out for you. All you got to do is type it in. Negative 3x under y1 and 6x minus 9 under y2. Second, calc, 5, enter, enter, enter. That's exactly how you do it. You get it yet? No, 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 stop. Nope, we're not doing that anymore. Everyone else is getting 1, negative 3. That means you didn't type it in correctly. It's not your calculator. When you graph it, does it look like it intersects at 1, negative 3? No. Then you didn't type it in correctly. Go to y equals and tell me what you typed in on the first line. And what's on the second line? You sure? Yeah. You sure you didn't put 6x negative 9?
The negative on the bottom right here.
Or minus 9? Minus and negative are different. I asked you, did you type it in correctly? Minus and negative are not the same thing. Okay, here we go. Number 3. All right, here we go. Come on now. Number 3. It says y equals negative 2x minus 9. That means wherever you see a y, I'm going to put what? So this y right here that's highlighted, I'm going to change that to what? Negative 2x minus 9. All right, come on now. Negative 2x minus 9 equals 2x minus 1. And if you're good at solving equations, this is a what? Piece of cake. If you're horrible, now I'm teaching you again. All right? Now, for me personally, I like to add 2x because I want my x's to be positive. So if I add 2x on the right side, it becomes 4x. Now I move the negative 1 over with the negative 9. But when I move the negative 1, it becomes a positive 1. So negative 9 plus 1, negative 8. So now from there, I can easily see that x must have been what? X must be negative 2. So now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to plug negative 2 in for x. Does it matter what equation you plug it into? No, it does not. So y equals negative 2 times negative 2 minus 9. Y equals 4 minus 9. Y equals negative 5. So my answer is what? Negative 2, negative 5. All right, negative 2, negative 5. Now, everybody go into your calculator one more time since we had someone, not mentioning names, Austin, who couldn't type it in correctly. So we're going to make sure you can type it in correctly. Everyone is typing it in. Everyone is typing it on their calculator. Practice. That's what you need. Practice typing it on the calculator. Then it becomes second nature. Then when you're taking some standardized test, you can figure it out. You'll remember it. Use the calculator, calculate the point of intersection, and as usual, I am what? There you go. All right, does anybody have any objections with -2, -5? Austin, were you able to do it this time?
Yeah, I got
All right, man. So here we go, number 5. All right. Does it matter?
No.
It makes no difference.
So you would just do y equals -2x minus 9 and y equals 2x minus 1.
Wow, couldn't have said it better myself. All right, here we go on number 3. Now, again, I like highlighting. What does y equal? 6x plus 4. So I'm going to plug in 6x plus 4 in for y. Now, everybody look up and make sure you understand me. You guys should be getting good enough to move this over and move this over. All right? You don't need to put all that extra stuff in there. But if for some strange reason you're having issues, you can't see that, now's the time to speak up. All right? Now's the time to speak up. Anybody have any issues? All right. So x equals what?
-1.
X equals -1. So now I'm going to come up here and I'm going to plug -1 in for x. So y equals -6 plus 4. Y equals. So now we go -1, -2. Any issues? We're not checking with the calculator anymore. Any issues with -1, -2? What?
Oh, wait, no, I got it.
Now, if we want, we can just drop down number 5. What does it say? -1, -2. So we're good.
Because you just got.
All right. Now, let's take a look at, well, actually, I want everybody to highlight 7 for me. Highlight 9. All right. Now I'm going to drop down to something a little bit more challenging. All right. Here we go. On number 11. All right. So now, again, what does y equal?
6x
6x
minus 6.
minus 6.
So that means wherever I see a y, now please watch, y is right here. This one's different. So now watch me set this up and make sure you're following. -3x minus 3 parentheses 6x minus 6 equals -24. Look and make sure you see that. Anybody have any issues? Come on, Max. You see that?
And then can't you divide by 3?
Well, I don't really want to do that right at this moment. All right. But I do want you to distribute the -3. All right. That is possible, but it's a little complicated. I don't want to do that. What?
Did you drop the y on purpose? Y?
Yeah.
Yeah, the y was substituted,
Oh, yeah.
right? The y was replaced with 6x minus 6. Now, from there, we're distributing -3. -3x minus 18x
plus 18 equals
plus 18 equals
Now
-24.
can you divide by -?
All right. Now, from there, we're combining terms. I think that's the best way. This is -21x plus 18 equals -24.
Minus 18.
Now I'm subtracting 18. -21x equals -42. And so x equals 2. X equals 2. All right. Now, once again, once we now have established that x equals 2, we come up here. All right. And we plug in. y equals 12 minus 6, y equals 6. So my answer is what? 2 comma 6. 2 comma 6. All right, honestly, that's about as hard as it gets. Yes.
You're gonna check on your calculator with the first one is what?
Well, I'm going to get to that. All right. I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah, you just.
What? Shh.
I really knew the answer on the right.
What does x equal? So here's what you're telling me. Here's what you're telling me trouble with. 6 times 2 minus 6. That's all we're doing. All right. Anybody have any issues still? What?
So I'm just confused on if you would check it what you put into the Y1 and the
I know you are. I don't want to answer that right now. All right. Don't worry about it. I'll show you in a few minutes. All right. I want to get to a few more problems. All right. Let's go on. Number 13. Now, why is this one nice?
No, it has the same.
Because it has the y value already equal to something. What does y equal? Negative 6. So this one's an easy problem, right? We're substituting in for y what? Negative 6. So now I want you to be real careful when you do this substitution. 3x. All right? Now it's going to be negative 6 times negative 6. 3x plus 36 equals 30. 3x equals negative 6. So x equals what? Negative 2. So now do I have to find y? No, because y is already known. So my answer is
Negative 2 comma negative 6.
negative 2 comma negative 6. All right, does anybody have any issues? Any issues?
I just have a quick question. So for this, would you just not want to divide? Because I've seen multiple times where you just divide everything.
Yeah, you can divide by 3. Yeah.
I was just wondering like if it would affect the outcome.
All right, over here now, what does y equal? So this one's easy. Just come up here, plug negative 5 in for y. So now 3x plus 4 times negative 5 equals negative 17. 3x minus 20 equals negative 17. 3x equals 3. So x equals what? 1. Right? So my solution is 1 comma negative 5. All right, now I'm going to stop for 30 seconds and I'm going to ask someone if you're not sure about how I solved the equation, right? You're asking me. Nobody has any problems. You good now, Sienna? Nobody has any questions. All right, I feel good. Here we go. Keep on going. 17. Now, what does y equal here, guys?
7x plus 15.
Right, so 7x plus 15. So I'm taking the 7x plus 15 and I'm pushing it right in for y. So now, negative 2x plus 2, open parentheses, 7x plus 15, close parentheses, equals 18. Everybody good with that? Now I'm distributing.
Negative 2x plus 14 plus 30 equals 18.
14x.
Negative 2x plus 14x plus 30 equals 18.
Combined.
2 plus 2x.
12x plus 30 equals 18. 12x equals, say that again. So x equals -1. Any issues with that? Any issues? What?
It's 14x, wouldn't you plus 2x?
If it was plus 2x, I would, but it's not. It's -2x plus 14.
But, oh, you combined.
All right, now, do I want to plug -1 into the top or to the bottom?
Bottom.
The bottom is easy. All right, the bottom's the easiest. So now we have y equals 7 times -1 plus 15. Y equals -7 plus 15. So y has to be what? 8. So my answer, -1, comma 8. All right, let's take a look at 19. Again, I just say y equals -8x plus 19. So I'm putting in -8x plus 19 in for y. So now -x plus 6 times -8x plus 19 equals 16. Everybody agree with that? -x minus 48x
Plus 144.
plus 100.
144.
Check me now. 6 times 19.
Oh, 144.
Thank you.
I looked at it.
Equals 16. Not a big deal. So now these two come out to be -49x
Plus 144.
-49x equals -98. So x must have been 2. Everybody agree? What?
Oh, did you get 98 from subtracting 144 to 16?
Try it. Try it and see.
Yes, I did.
Then plug in 2. So y equals -8 times 2 plus 19.
Y equals 3.
Y equals 3. Anybody have any issues? So my answer, 2 comma 3. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to show you something because I think that was pretty good use of my time. All right, so this is already good because this is what? Y1. All right, now please look up on the board because I'm going to try to show you a quick way. All right, I'm going to convert this over to y equals. All right, look up so I can show you something, how simple you should be able to do this. I know it's got to be y equals, correct? So that means I have to do what? Add x. So that's going to be 16 plus x. And then what do I have to do with times 6? So I have to divide this quantity by 6. All right, that's how on your test, if you want to check your work quickly, you can. So this is going to be under y2. This is y1. So everybody go ahead and type that in. -8x plus 19 under y1. And under y2, type in parentheses, 16 plus x, close parentheses, divided by 6. And then second calc 5, enter, enter, enter. And see if we are correct on that. Come on, everybody try it. Practice using your calculator. Is that it? Anybody have any issues with 2, 3? What?
Why? Because yesterday you always put the x in front of the number. Why did you put the x behind the number this time?
Because I was just using my calculator, and the calculator doesn't care.
Oh, okay.
All right,
So
the
it's
calculator
not
doesn't.
exactly before.
Nope,
Okay.
not when I'm using the calculator to check my work. All right, so again, guys, I feel like that's just a really good problem. All right. So what is the assignment?
Even.
Yeah, guys, please knock out the evens. All right, please knock out the evens. All right, that is a whole 10 or 11
And then
problems.
you want us to do 7 and 9.
No, 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 you don't have to do those. All right, just do the evens. Start now, do the evens. Are the answers at the bottom?
Yes.
Yes, the answers are at the bottom. All right, and I really don't mind if you're trying and you struggle, you can't find a mistake. Come on up and I'll help you. All right, what, William?
Is there a number where you can check? It's like, the one, negative x, so I do like 2, and then the y be 3, just plug those in,
Yeah, you can plug them in.
and you can get 16, and that's our answer.
Well, you have to plug them in for both, though. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
so like negative x would be 2, and plus 6.
Yes, William. Yes, yes, you don't have to explain it to me. Trust me, I know. All right, you can plug them in, but I don't want you doing that. Right? I want you to use your calculator. That's how you're going to check it with your calculator.
What's wrong with number 4? It's the exact same thing except it's just a negative, but there's no y on 4. On number 4. There's no y on it.
Shh, what do you?
But that, why does it?
All right, Xavier, get to work on the evens, okay, buddy? And have a nice day.
Why is it here?